time for the 2024 Blitz 16 Player of the Year Awards. The best players of the 2024 season, head-to-head, one final time. Prepare the crowd for the Watkins Construction and Roofing Blitz 16 Player of the Year on Jackson 16 WAPT. Now, here are your hosts, Joe Cook, Marissa Stubbs, and Carlos Garcia.
Good evening, high school football fans. I'm 16 WAPT's Joe Cook.
And I'm 16 WAPT's Marissa Stubbs.
And I'm 16 WAPT's Carlos Garcia.
The gang is all here. This is the 2024 Player of the Year Awards. Every week this football season, our players left everything out on the field to get the win, and you voted to choose the Blitz 16 Player of the Week based on those performances.
Yeah, that's right, Joe. Now, these 10 athletes go head-to-head as each attempts to claim the title of the Blitz 16 Player of the Year 2024. Tonight, we take a look back at what each brought to the gridiron this season.
And by the end of the night, a new king will be crowned along with this year's Coach of the Year. But first, here to kick us off is the team that helped make it all possible. Your sponsor of the Blitz on 16 WAPT, Watkins Construction and Roofing.
Hi, I'm Ryan Bell with Watkins Construction and Roofing, and I can't tell you how proud we are to be a part of WAPT's 2024 Blitz 16. But more than that, I want to take a moment to talk about the dedication we've seen from this year's athletes. Their hard work, from the scorching summer practices to the pressure of Friday Night Lights, reminds me a lot of what we do here at Watkins. Just like these players pour their hearts into every game, we pour our hearts into every roof we install. For us, it's personal. We're not just putting a roof over your home or business. We're protecting your family, your memories, and your livelihood. We care as much about making sure your roof is solid and secure as these young men care about leading their teams to victory. Football brings our community together in a way nothing else can, and we feel so blessed to be a part of that. So to the players, the coaches, the families, and everyone who's cheered along the way, we are grateful to be with you, not just on game nights, but every day. Now let's celebrate the incredible athletes who have given us so much to cheer for. And here are your Player of the Year nominees, starting with Week 1.
Who's that going to go to? It's going to be Drew Womble, quarterback.
Congratulations, Drew. Couldn't do it without my O-line, without my teammates. Just big shout out to the O-line for giving me the time to do everything, giving me the holes to run. Just great performance by them.
Talk a little bit about what does it mean to you to get this award?
It means a lot. This community around me, just everybody's support, it just means the whole world to me.
Drew has been a blessing. He's a great young man. We were just so excited to have him. We didn't really know anything about him before he got here, but once he stepped on campus, he's been an amazing young man. Calm, cool, collected, gets along with everybody. Just the son you would want to have. He just takes charge, and because of that, the guys follow him, and they play hard behind him and with him. And, he just made the right reads, the right throws, and, like I said, that's what we expect of him now.
We actually are celebrating a special player today because Daniel Watkins just won the Blitz 16 Player of the Week. Give it up. Come on, Daniel. Congratulations, Daniel. All right. You can smile for the cameras, do a little cheese. Listen, just talk to me about, what this award means to you.
I ain't got a lot to say. I appreciate it. It mean a lot just to know the work I put in. Notice now, that's it.
As a senior linebacker, in your last year, what does it mean to just leave it all out on the field this year?
That's one of my goals, have no regrets after it's over.
Daniel's a special young man, hard worker, just like all of our guys. He's put in his time. He's a senior, so it's always great to see any player get an award, but it's really special when you see a young man that's been here this long, put in his time, put in the work, and to see them get some recognition for success. We're thankful for Watkins Construction, sponsoring that as well as Blitz 16. And anytime you can recognize student athletes in our state, to put them out in front of people, it's a special thing. It also encourages a lot of others to want to do the same. So it's great for him. He's one of the best things about him, though. He knows his team is there with him to help him achieve that, and it inspires all the other young men to want to be a part of it.
Any other goals that you have for your senior year?
All-state, first team.
Well, once again, give it up for Daniel, y'all.
C-O-U-G-A-R-S North. Go Cougars!
have a Blitz 16 Player of the Week, and the award goes to wide receiver Jaden Holland.
This award means a lot to me. I'm thankful, most importantly, for the Arrow Nation, my coaches, and everybody that gave me the opportunity to play this game the way I do. This is very much honor to me.
Well, I love his competitive character. He's a great teammate. He's an encourager. He's always the first one in the field house, last one to leave. He picks up trash behind guys. He's the ultimate team player and very, very deserving of this honor. He's put in a lot of hard work. He's a two-sport athlete. He does everything we ask, and again, he's a coach's dream.
Last week, very hard, very good practice, but I just believed that I could always do it. My coach believed in me. They always told me to keep going. And I just kept that mindset all the way out the field, and that's what we played.
All right, once again, give it up to Jaden, everybody. And when we come back, meet the voice behind the Clinton Arrows, plus our next nominees. The Blitz 16 Player of the Year Awards continue right after this.
Welcome back to the Blitz 16 Player of the Year Awards on Jackson 16 WAPT.
In just a minute, we'll meet more of this year's nominees, but first, he's been a fan of the Clinton High School football team for decades. Now, while he didn't make the team as a student, he found a way to support the boys on the field in only a way he could. Now, 71, Danny Davis looks back on his 44-year career as the voice of the Clinton Arrows. Meet Danny Davis.
I've been a Clinton era fan for a long time.
You see him walking around on Friday nights, you might think he's a regular football fan, but in the Clinton community, he's known as the voice of the Clinton Arrows.
It's third down at Era Field. Era fans, get on your feet and make a lot of noise. Third down at Era Field. I just fell in love with Clinton football. If you didn't get to the stadium an hour ahead of time, you couldn't get a seat when Clinton played. They were that popular back then.
At 71 years old, Danny has been a PA announcer for 44 years. For some, football doesn't come easy, and when you accept that, many pursue other avenues to continue their love for the game. Danny just so happened to use his voice.
I love football, but I was very small and very slow. So I began to see that my only path to doing this was going to be a PA or radio announcer or write for the paper, which I've done both. Some people play golf, some people have different hobbies. This is a passion for me. And I've done other sports. I've done soccer and done baseball, but football is really my passion. The boys follow at 7:15 p.m. Support your Clinton era soccer team. We had Walter Payton down there my senior year of the Columbia Wildcats, and at the time, he was the best high school football player I've ever seen. And I felt that way until I saw Cam Akers. Cam started here as a freshman in 2013, so I got to watch Cam for 4 years. And those are two of the best players I've ever seen. We've had some other good players, but those were two of the best. I'm just glad that this worked out for me, and I will have a problem whenever I retire on Friday nights. My wife maybe find me something else to do.
And until then, his hard work continues to pay off and never goes unnoticed.
Pass is incomplete.
To have someone in the community that's as passionate about our high school and our players and our team and those in our community that care for him and admire him for all the hard work he does, and so we're very, very, very fortunate to have a fan and a PA guy like Danny.
Playing for the Clinton Arrows, and 8-3 as seniors under the legendary coach James Sloan. 8 players played.
It means a lot knowing that I got this much support throughout the school, the community, and everybody just casting their vote out. The Lanier Alumni Association, I'm just proud of everybody. I thank y'all.
Very hard-working kid, good kid in the classroom, excellent leader on the field, man. One of the first kids down on the field. Every day, one of the last kids off the field, you know what I'm saying? So he's a great example what we trying to produce here at Lanier High School, and I'm just happy for him because after the first game, he had a good first game, got hurt with a rib injury, so he was out the next 2 games. So for him to come back against Far Hill and play like that, that was very big for him. So I'm very happy for him.
Any goals for your last season?
My goal, try to rush over 2,000 rushing yards as a senior. You know, just ball out this year.
All right, congratulations to Jeremiah, everybody.
4 carries, 151 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Tyson Willis, wherever you at, get up here. Give me 16
You know, it means a lot, and I thank everybody for voting for me. I thank the community, my uncle, my classmates. I appreciate all y'all, man.
I mean, you hear the crowd. These guys love it. Tell me a little bit. 4 carries, 151 yards, 2 touchdowns. I want to know what happens if you get 15 or 20 carries.
You know, I thank my O-line for blocking everything. I can't forget about them. It's just a team everything,
He brings a lot. Tyshawn is a very hard-working young man. Looking at the stat line, that's us holding him back. So imagine had we just really let him cut loose. But he's a very special athlete. He's very important to our team. Not only his physical, skill level, but his leadership for us is big. It's tremendous.
Absolutely. Well, once again, congratulations, Tyson Willis. Your Blitz 16.
We are here for a very special occasion. We're going to present Marvin Moore with the Blitz 16 Player of the Week. All right, Marvin, just talk about, last week's performance. That's what got you here, combining for over 290 carries. What was that like?
I would just like to thank my O-line a lot for, getting those blocks for me so I can get all the touchdowns. So I want to thank Coach Brown for putting me in position to make those plays. And I really just want to thank the whole team for pushing me and making me be the leader I am. It's been up and down for the season, but I know my guys are gonna give me 110% every time when we on the field. So I just trust them guys, and we gonna be great.
Having a guy like him is good for our program. He's a very explosive player. He gives us the opportunity to win week in and week out, and we just like having him on our team. He really is a good guy for us and our team as a whole.
Once again, congratulations to Marvin, everybody. Talking about a special player here today, that will be Trayvon Alexander, quarterback for Jim Hill. He won Blitz 16 Player of the Week.
I'm proud. It's a good experience to have. I want to thank my coaches, my teammates, my offensive line, for me to be here.
All right, leading Jim Hill to their first win. Last week, what was that like?
It was a fun experience. We ain't had that in a minute. I threw 5 touchdowns. I ain't never had them many stats.
Trayvon Alexander is a great young man. He's going to be more of a positive citizen to the environment. He's a very humble young man, very hard working. He's an example of what we'd like our team to look like.
Watching him last week, score past 5 touchdowns and then also pick up your first win. What was that like as a coach?
Amazing. Was able to get a good night's sleep. Anytime Trayvon is focused and doing what he's supposed to do, our team has a great chance of winning. We've lost a couple of hard games by a touchdown or so, and they went through a lot of adversity. For him to keep battling the way he does, it says a lot about his character and the way he was raised.
Well, let's give it up for Trayvon once again. All right.
Up next, a young man going through a battle for his life still found ways to encourage his favorite team, and their response is one you'll never forget. The Blitz 16 Player of the Year awards continue in just a moment. Welcome back. It is almost time to announce this year's Player of the Year winner.
But first, he faced multiple surgeries and chemotherapy, yet his focus remained on encouraging others. Meet Northwest Rankin's Hunter Burhalter, his unsinkable spirit, and the incredible way his team said thanks.
If these halls at Northwest Rankin Middle School could talk, they would say Hunter Burkhalter is a walking inspiration.
The journey that I've been through has been a lot.
Last year, Hunter went face to face with a cancer that would force doctors to perform a life-changing surgery.
At 11 years old, I had osteosarcoma, which is a cancer. We went to St. Jude to get treated. A few weeks after beginning treatment, I had an amputation.
Hunter missed out on a year of school, but his Northwest Rankin Middle School pride never went away.
Go out there and get the win tonight, freaks.
That's a video taken in September last year while Hunter underwent chemotherapy. The now 12-year-old sent it to Northwest Rankin head football coach Devin Cooper, along with the team that has stood behind Hunter all the way.
I'm trying to do my best to get my team and us to help him, and man, he was helping us.
Thursday, that same football team returned that same favor.
What's up, Hunter? This week we're going to invite you to be the honorary captain this week. You're going to walk out with us during pregame.
It only takes 60 seconds of talking with Hunter to see why he means so much to this team.
You're trying to do something for him, and you leave here more blessed by that young man and what he does.
What does it mean for you to be an inspiration here at Northwest Rankin?
I'm just so proud that I can help people in their lives as well. That however hard anything is, you can get through it.
It feels great, you know, with my coaches and my teammates supporting me, and I thank all the people that supported me and voted for me this year. And I'm just ready to play tonight.
Watching him as a coach was great, but watching him as a dad was awesome, man, because I see the hard work that he's been putting in since he was a little kid. This is his dream, you know what I mean? His size don't, you know what I'm saying, he don't care about that. He understands it is what it is, but he go out and perform each and every week, and like I said, he's one of the best players in the state of Mississippi.
To present an award to a special player. We're going to award senior quarterback Garrison Davis with our Blitz 16 player.
You know, it was a great experience. I want to thank the coaches for just a great game plan, allowing us to go out there and play. And I thank y'all. You know, it means a lot. I want to shout out to the student body, the faculty, my teammates, O Block, D Block, 4K. I appreciate y'all. Without y'all, I wouldn't be here.
It's just poetry in motion. We work on it every day, so we like to know that we prepare and we plan to get for him to be successful and for the team to be successful. His best days are ahead of him. Whoever gets him on the next level is going to get a steal.
Give it up for Garrison again, y'all. Congrats. Congratulations. All right, King, just talk about, your performance last week, putting up over 200 passing yards and then also totaling like 4 touchdowns. What was that like?
It was a great experience. We just executed on all cylinders. I just want to thank my O-line, thank my coaches for believing in me, and we just played good.
Just talk about, what it's like winning the Blitz 16 Player of the Week.
I mean, it's great. I've been talking about winning it all year, and this week we played good. I executed, and it happened.
Yeah, well, I'm just really proud of King. Kid bounced back from an injury that he sustained to his ankle mid-year, and he's come back. He's playing really well for us as we head into the playoffs. So our team's excited, and we're excited for him to receive this honor. Appreciate y'all coming out and recognizing him.
All right, congratulations once again to King, y'all.
Coming up, it's meet the inspiration behind a team that went from 0 wins last season to a championship in 2024, plus the announcement of our 2024 Coach of the Year and Player of the Year. Stick around. We'll be right back.
The reimagined Prep Lions have plenty to celebrate. After completing their second year under Coach Jamie Horton, the public charter school from Jackson won its first ever state championship by beating Yazoo County 22-6.
It means a lot.
We started off this year, 1-3. I took over this program last year. We didn't win a game, so we had to install some discipline up in there. Some guys that was with us, they didn't end up staying with us. So we had to get some of the, as they said, the cancer out to become, as one. And we developed chemistry. Went on like a 4-5 game winning streak. And the guys bought into our system.
A graduate of Jackson State University, Coach Horton assembled a talented group of assistant coaches, and along with support from school parents, the Lions went 6-3, resulting in the state title.
Oh man, it's very special, man. My son, he works hard, his team works hard. They got a good coaching staff that, put these guys in good position to be successful.
Emeka is the father of reimagined prep quarterback Kamani Azogini, who switched from running back midway through the year after an injury to the Lions starting QB. With Kamani under center, Reimagine Prep won every game to close out the year.
It's just not about me playing QB. It's about me watching the game, knowing what needs to be thrown and what not to be thrown.
You like that position better? I know you were running back the last time I came out here. You like quarterback better?
Nah.
You don't?
Nah, I can't.
Why not?
I mean, running back, the contact is great. It's a lot of playmaking, a lot of ways to get better.
We got all type of talent. We got running backs, wide receivers, corners, quarterbacks, O-linemen, D-linemen, linebackers, anything you're looking for.
It was very special because this is the first time we've ever done this in the school's history, so it meant a lot to us and our coaches. We're very proud of what we accomplished.
I'm proud of the guys. I really am. And thanks to the administration and everyone who participated in trying to make this program A1.
1, 2, 3, Lions! 1, 2, 3, Lions!
In Jackson, I'm Rob J, 16 WAPT Sports.
The nominees are in, and one of these 10 players is just moments away from being crowned the 2024 Blitz 16 Player of the Year.
That's right, and now is our time to recognize the leadership on the sidelines, from running drills in practice, to calling plays, to helping these young men become the best versions of themselves on and off the field. Mississippi football wouldn't be possible without our coaches.
Yeah, and this year we recognize a coach that truly is the heart of his team. A former Mississippi State Bulldog and professional player in the NFL, he led his team to 7 regular season wins, the most in over 3 decades, helping his team achieve their first winning season since 2003 and their first playoff win since 1987. This year's Blitz 16 Coach of the Year, Lanier High School's head coach, Tommy Kelly.
Look good with that thing.
Yeah, congratulations, Coach.
Appreciate it.
Well, first, man, what was it like to lead Lanier to a record season? I mean, they had the most wins they had in a very long time. What did you kind of instill in the kids and what your coaching staff bring to the program to really turn things around?
I was happy with the result. The kids put a lot of hard work into it, and man, it was like a dream for me to get a high school job. So when the opportunity came, the job opened up, I jumped at the opportunity. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, for the season to turn out how it did, I'm just happy that the kids got a chance to represent the school district the right way and Lanier the right way.
Was it a surprise to see the success early on?
No, I believed in myself. I believed in what we would, the system we were putting in. If the kids put the hard work into it, I believe we would get the results. Did I think we were going to get that many wins? I'd be lying if I said that.
Hey, but 7 wins isn't bad, and you got a lot to build off on. And for you, what does it feel like to hold that trophy and to be recognized in this way?
It feels good. I mean, especially I put a lot of work into it, doing a lot of internships, being an assistant coach over at Provine, defensive coordinator for 6-7 years. So I think I put the work in to get that opportunity, and I was happy the season turned out the way it did.
All right, and we are too. Congratulations, Coach, again. Your 2024 Blitz 16 Coach of the Year, Tommy Kelly.
Appreciate it, baby.
All right. Congratulations, Coach Kelly. And now, the moment of truth, the 2024 Player of the Year Award, the weeks of training, the Friday night battles, the work both on and off the field, all come down to this.
With 1,000 all-purpose yards, 27 touchdowns, 70 tackles, and 12 defensive sacks, this athlete's already committed to Mississippi State and was named Mr. 1A Football. Give it up for the 2024 Blitz 16 Player of the Year, Velma Jackson's Tyshawn Willis.
feel to hold that trophy right now?
Feel happy. It feels very but nah, it feels very good though to be player of the year.
Let's talk about, obviously, Mississippi State. You're going to be at Starkville next season. Jeff Levy knows what he's getting next year. What are the fans up there? What are they getting in a player like you?
They getting the dog that come up there, and to say that I'm committed to Mississippi State, it really means a lot. Really honor to be committed up there. And the fans, they just got to see how it is when they step on that field and it's time to play.
Yeah, Tyshawn, just talk about, once again, coming from Velma Jackson, how much does that mean now going to a D1 program?
It means a lot as us being a 1A, small division team. Everybody just overlook us, think we just not that much, but we just end up working hard, and hard work end up paying off for all of us.
All right, Tyshawn, Mr. 1A football, first team All-State, and now the 2024 Blitz 16 Player of the Year. How does that sound to you?
Sound very good to me.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Tyshawn, and what a way to wrap up our 2024 season, Blitz 16.
Yeah, thank you to all the players, the coaches, the bands, the cheerleaders, and the fans for making this another season for the books.
From all of us here at Jackson 16 WAPT, have a wonderful holiday season. A new year of adventures and achievements awaits, and we can't wait to see what you have in store for us in 2025. Be good to each other, and hey, we'll see you next time.